Aloha! Lisa here with Upside Down Pilates, and I am live again on Facebook. Woohoo! Let's see here. Today we are doing Ask Lisa number 10. Wow! It's the 10th one of these I've done. How much fun! So our questions today that we're going to look at are, I can't lift my arm above 45 degrees. What do I do? And then I'm also going to share with you some more modifications for arthritis, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know as I go along, and I'll also post this on YouTube for reference later on our YouTube channel, okay? So I have been getting questions from Mila Wilson. She asked a question on our shoulder repair video number 1 on the YouTube channel, and then also she left this message and question on Ask Lisa number 8. So this is what she said. Thank you for your video, Lisa. You're very welcome, Mia. My pleasure. Let's see. I'm traveling at the moment, and it's difficult to get to see a physio. I can't lift my arm up and out to the side past 45 degrees without great pain. Sorry, that really sucks. Short lever is okay, but definitely not with my arm fully extended. Do you have any suggestions? Releasing upper traps and down the arm doesn't work. Possibly something under the armpit area, like maybe putting pressure there. When I massage the ball there, we'll give it relief for a second. Any ideas, more long-term relief while I'm traveling would be much appreciated. Okay, so Mia, as soon as you can, you need to get in to see your doctor and your physio. Your shoulder's got some pretty bad stuff going on in there. So what you're feeling is the inflammation in the joint, right inside your joint capsule, and there's honestly, I don't think really any great way to relieve the pain movement-wise. I'm going to show you one thing that may help a little bit, but you need to go in and see your doctor and see your physio as soon as humanly possible to get this taken care of. Because the longer you mess around with these crazy shoulder issues, the worse they get and the longer it takes to get them better. So even if wherever you are, I would recommend go and see if you can have someone look at it and see if there's anything they can do to help. Here are the things that I recommend to try to see if they'll get your inflammation down or create more space in the capsule. It's not going to solve the problem, but it may relieve some of it. Ice, okay? I would be icing it when you wake up in the morning. I would be icing it some point during the day. I would be icing it before you go to bed at night, on top, and I would even ice underneath in your armpit area, because it sounds like the whole thing is either really inflamed or the bursa is really inflamed, or something else could be going on with the tendons or whatnot. So that's one big thing, ice. Number 2, I like to use boswellia and curcumin for anti-inflammatories. Okay, so boswellia is the active form of frankincense, and curcumin is the active form of turmeric, depending on where you live in. So those are 2 types, other things that you could do, boswellia and curcumin, to see if you can help get the inflammation down. And those are like supplement capsules that you take. If you can get a real good quality from a naturopath or something like that, that would be great. Otherwise, you can just go to a health food store, and sometimes they'll have real good quality of stuff there as well. The third thing is a movement thing that you can try to see if it will relieve some of the pain or open up the space a little bit. I'm going to come up on here kind of onto all fours. And you can either stand, lean up against a table or the bed, let your arm hang down with no tension, and then just circle, okay? And it doesn't have to be big circles, just little tiny circles. They don't have to be fast. what you're trying to do is get everything to kind of relax and release in there. Sometimes that will relieve some of the pain. Okay, you can also hold a very light weight. So you could hold a 1 pound weight, or whatever you have, a bottle of water or something, and that'll give it a little traction to open it out. All right. So those would be the 3 things that I would try. Doing more movements and more exercises might aggravate it more. So I don't know if you want to go in and do that. That's going to be up to you. Bottom line, you need to go see your doctor or your physio so they can actually see what's wrong, and then you can start dealing with it and going the route that you need to go with it. All right? So I hope that helps, Mia. Do let me know if you have any more questions, and if you do try these things and it does help a little bit, let me know. That would be great. Yeah, but just be careful with it, because these shoulder things are a real pain for sure. Okay, so last week we were talking about arthritis, and I shared with everyone that I have a Western medicine diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis, so I know a great deal about it, and I was sharing with all of us some modifications so that we can keep exercising while we're in the process of healing our arthritis. And remember that the rheumatoid arthritis is going to be healed by healing your leaky gut and getting rid of any infections or anything that you have in your gut, getting rid of your heavy metal toxicities, all of these types of things. Your rheumatoid arthritis will go away. In the meantime, we have to keep exercising and keep moving, because you don't want everything else to start atrophying and then you have other problems on top of it. So last week we talked about how to take weight into our wrists, to not take weight into our wrists, but go down into our forearms. We also talked about using some cuffs around our wrists so we can continue to do some arm work. All right? And the big thing is, when you're exercising with these types of problems, exercise what you can, okay? So if your knee is bothering you, then do ab work. If your spine is bothering you, do some toe crunchies. If your hands are bothering you, don't use your hands, but use the rest of your arms. Do whatever you can. Okay, with that said, I'm going to show you a little bit of work with the cuffs, but on our legs. So you can get these types of cuffs, which some people, you can use them around your ankles, around your thighs, wherever. They have a Velcro, okay, that slide in. Maybe I can have it. The Velcro will slide in, and then you can regulate how big the cuff is going to be. And that just goes, the D just goes right on the clip, all right? I'm just going to use the regular straps. Most of these straps work pretty well, okay? So I'm going to flip up onto the reformer. I'm going to do 2 springs, regular. And you can do it on your setting. Let me flip around here. All right. So all you do is you take the straps, you can press out, or you can help your client get into it, and then you take the straps and you slide them right around just above your knee. So you don't want to put it in the back of the knee, but just above the knee, all right, on both legs. And then you can go right ahead and do whatever exercises that you want to do with your legs, and you won't have pressure on the feet. You can have the feet go floppy if they're under a lot of tension, or you can have them point or flex, whatever feels more comfortable. So again, the balls of the feet and the joints in the feet sometimes get really sore with arthritis, and this way you can still get everything else going and not bother, okay, the feet. So I'll just show you some bend and stretch. So you can go press out and in, and you can point and flex if they're having a good day. Or you just keep them flexed, all right? So then we're getting our abdominal hamstring force couple the whole time, all right? We can also do it in turnout, as most of you probably know. Again, flexed, or you can flex and point, all right? Then we can go up and down straight. So you could straighten your legs out, or just keep them bent and then you dip down, keep the abs in and out. All right, you can also do this in turned out, all right, with straight legs. All right, or you can make a little diamond shape here and do it in turn out. All right, I love to do circles with the straps on the backs of my thighs. It really feels good in my hips. So you just circle it out, and there's a couple of ways to do it. I like to keep my feet in line with my knees, okay? And then you go both ways, of course. You can also do it where it turns out a little bit. So as you go down and you open out, you'll turn out and then your toes will stay together a little bit. Or reverse. You can even do this with like exercises like short spine and whatnot, okay? So I'll just show you. You have it on the backs of the thighs. We bring our legs up. And then you can roll all the way in and up, bend and flex. We roll down, and then you roll down through the tail, bring the heels down, and press out. And I'll show you again. Rotate up, and roll up, bend and flex, roll down. Keep the straps at the thighs, and you can pull it down with your ab muscles and your back muscles. Heels down and out. Excellent. You can give yourself a nice stretch here. Great. So I'm going to come out of there. Put my foot down here. Sometimes when they're up a little higher, you're not used to where it is in reference to the stepper. All right. So fantastic. So those are just a few more modifications that I wanted to share with you for arthritis with the straps around the thighs. And if you go back to Ask Lisa number 9, you can see some of the other modifications. All right. Well, let me know if you have questions or if you want more modifications or any other things that you want to know about. I will be doing another one next week. So you can email me or just leave a comment below. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Aloha!